all the action was taking place several miles below the mountain in the magma chamber where the pressure was building up to an intensity that just couldn't be sustained. Within probably 30 miles of the summit was just, killed instantly.
Crater Lake National Park, this is John.
John, a recent windstorm knocked over trees all throughout the park. We're going to start removing the trees from the roads, but in the meantime, can you please contact the FBI? We need to start cleaning up this mess in the forest.
The FBI? Wow, this is serious business. I know they're always around lurking in the shadows, but I never thought I'd see the day where I'd have to contact them directly. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Classroom at Crater Lake Rangers, this is 407. What's your location?
This is 415. We're up in Rim Village picking up litter.
Great. Can you please meet me at Picnic Hill?
Sure thing. See you there.
Hi, Rangers. Have you seen the FBI?
The Federal Bureau of Investigation?
Whoa, what happened?
No, I'm talking about nature's FBI. You know, fungi, bacteria, and invertebrates.
Oh, is this because of all the recent fallen trees from the windstorm? We must be checking on decomposers to make sure they're up for the task.
Yep, there are so many new downed trees that decomposers like fungi, bacteria, and invertebrates are going to need to kick it into overdrive. These fallen trees are not going to rot and turn into soil on their own. Let's make contact with the FBI so we can make sure they're up for the task.
Wow, aren't these trees huge? Some of these trees are over 300 years old. That's older than the United States of America.
And look how small some of these trees are. Looks like this one was just born this year.
And look at how average size some of these trees are. This one's probably in his 30s, just like Mr. Green Jeans.
John, why did you bring Mr. Green Jeans, the search and rescue dummy?
Oh, he just happened to be in my truck.
Well, anyway, my favorite thing about Crater Lake National Park is that it has so much old-growth forest like this one. These forests are fully developed, but they haven't experienced any large disturbances like intense wildfires, volcanic eruptions, or pest infestations for hundreds of years. These forests are in their prime.
That means that new trees have sprouted here every year for hundreds of years. There must be trees of all ages in this forest.
That also means that trees are always dying here too, and that can be kind of sad, but let's go see what the FBI are up to see if we can discover how they turn old trees into new soil.
Rangers, I brought some tools to help us explore. Check it out. I got a jar, I got a magnifying glass, I got some tweezers, and I got a notebook and pencil. And of course, we all brought our usual kindness and compassion that will help us explore nature without destroying it.
Check out the size of this fallen tree. It must have been 300 years old before it died and fell over. Let's take a look with the magnifying glass to see what the wood looks like close up. Wow, every bit of the surface of this tree has been devoured by either fungi, bacteria, or invertebrates. Fungi don't crawl around to eat the wood. Their spores take root in the wood and slowly eat it through a chemical reaction. This juicy yellow fungus is known as witch's butter. It slowly decomposes the wood all year long and produces these fruit bodies during wet periods. These little yellow fungi can be eaten by critters in the forest. I'm going to take a picture of it so I can record my findings.
Check these trees out. These are baby trees that are growing out of a rotted stump. It's the circle of life.
The bacteria that's decomposing this rotted log is impossible to see without a microscope. Although it's microscopic, it's literally everywhere on the log. There isn't any part of this log that isn't covered by decomposing bacteria.
decomposing bacteria.
The rangers back at the station will appreciate this photo of approximately 5 gazillion bacteria eating up this wood.
I'm going to look for invertebrates like insects, spiders, roly-polies, centipedes, millipedes, and more. I always use kindness and compassion to guide me, and I never get too close to anything that looks scary or has bright colors. Cool, I found a beetle. I'd like to put it in my jar so I can take a closer look and show it to the other rangers. I'm going to be very gentle. But first, let's see if we can figure out what it's up to. Okay, little buddy, you're going to have your work cut out for you. These beetles don't eat the wood. They eat the dead bodies of other invertebrates that live in the wood. Many invertebrates, like these, help decompose rotted logs by chewing into the log to create areas to live and reproduce. I'm going to take a picture so I can record my findings.
Well, we made contact with Nature's FBI. It looks like they're up to the task of cleaning up the park's fallen trees. Time for some new soil. Okay, students, now it's time for you to join the activity. You'll need to collect a few items from around your home or classroom, get permission from a teacher or parent to go outside, and follow the instructions carefully. By the end of this video, you'll be able to identify Nature's FBI. Now that you have the tools you need to investigate Nature's FBI, take them outside and find some dead stuff to explore. You'll need to use a camera to take at least 4 different pictures. One of the environment that you're exploring, another one of a fungus you found, a picture of a bacteria or its habitat, and one last picture of an invertebrate. Remember, decomposers only eat dead stuff, and they usually like it when it's shady and damp. I always like to look under wood chips, fallen logs, fallen leaves, fallen branches, or even on top of the bark of living trees. Also, copy the questions displayed on the following screen in your notebook. Then try to answer them when you're outside. Remember, your teacher may want you to turn in your work. That windstorm is no match for Nature's FBI. I can't wait to get down to the ranger station to let them know everything's okay. Did you have fun, Mr. Green Jeans?